If you're like most law school applicants, you've probably been checking the rankings, LSAT and GPA medians, and hoping to just get in somewhere decent. But here's the truth. Getting in is only half the battle. The other half is securing the best possible scholarships so you don't graduate law school buried in debt. Law schools know this, and they're counting on you not understanding where the real scholarship data lives. That data is actually hiding in plain sight on one crucial page of the ABA 509 report, a page most applicants never look at. Today, I'll show you exactly which page to check, how to interpret it, and how to use that information to negotiate thousands of dollars in law school scholarship money. First, for those who don't know me, my name is Steve Schwartz. I've been teaching the LSAT since 2005, and I personally increased my own LSAT score from a 152 to a 175. Now, over the years, I've helped countless students not only gain admission to top law schools, but also secure massive scholarship offers. Today, I'm going to show you how to see through the sticker price myth, use the ABA 509 report to identify your true bargaining power, execute a step-by-step plan to negotiate better scholarships, and understand why your LSAT score is the single biggest factor you control and how I can help you get your score up. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to walk into the admissions game with your eyes wide open and leave law school owing far less, possibly nothing at all. Let's start off with a reality check. The tuition numbers you see on a school's website aren't what most students actually pay. They're like the sticker price on a car before any negotiations. Let's take UCLA Law for example. Their advertised tuition is around $56,000 a year for California residents and almost $70,000 a year for non-residents. But their ABA 509 report shows 89% of students get scholarships, 63% get less than half tuition, 20% get half to full tuition, 4% get a full ride, and 3% get more than full tuition, meaning they're also getting living expense stipends on top of that. One of my former students, Jessica, had a 170 LSAT and a 3.9 GPA, well above UCLA's medians. Using the data from the 509, she negotiated a $20,000 a year scholarship, saving $60,000 total over the course of 3 years. The lesson here is that the sticker price is just an anchor point. With the right strategy, you could pay far less. Now, you might be thinking, what is the ABA 509 report? Thing is, every ABA accredited law school publishes a 509 report annually. They are required to do so because the ABA requires it. Now, this report contains the LSAT and GPA medians of their entering class, detailed scholarship distributions like what I shared earlier, and also employment outcomes, bar passage rates, and transfer stats. If you want to find it, you've just got to Google the name of the law school along with the terms ABA 509 report. Now, here's where you want to look for the key information. Focus on the grants and scholarships section. It breaks down exactly how many students receive scholarships and at what levels, whether it's less than half, half to full, and more than full. It also shows you the 25th, 50th, and 75th percentile scholarship amounts, the scholarship curve. Now here's how to use the data from the ABA 509 report to maximize your chances and your law school scholarships. Step 1 is to compare your numbers. Check your LSAT score and GPA against the school's medians from the 509. If you are above the 75th percentile, you're in prime scholarship territory. Now, if you aren't, if your LSAT score isn't where you need it to be, that's the time to consider private one-on-one LSAT support, because a higher LSAT score means better leverage for scholarships, and my team and I would be glad to help you out. We offer live online classes via Zoom, on-demand video courses, small group coaching, and one-on-one coaching, and we could help you add 5, 10, even 15, 20 points or more to your LSAT score. Just imagine what that could do for your scholarship offers. If you're interested in finding out more, you could check out the links below to book a call with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out. The next thing you want to do is analyze the law school's scholarship data in that 509 report. Check how generous the school is. If more than 80% of the class is getting scholarship money, you know they deal heavily in discounts. And that 75th percentile scholarship amount tells you what top candidates actually receive. So you want to aim for that bracket if your stats are strong, and if they're not offering it, keep pushing. You also want to apply broadly. Don't just apply to 2 or 3 law schools. If you apply to a range of programs where your stats place you at different levels, you'll be getting more offers, which means you have more scholarship negotiation power. And don't be afraid to negotiate. Once those offers roll in, you want to go back to your top choices and say, School X offered me $25,000 a year. I really want to attend your institution though, so is there any way to improve my reward? This is a totally normal thing to do. It's taken as part of the process, and schools keep money in reserve for exactly these scenarios. You also, of course, want to look at the ROI on your investment in law school, so check their employment outcomes and the bar passage rates. Again, all of this in the 509 report. And here's how to interpret this information. A smaller scholarship at a school with better employment outcomes and bar passage rates might actually be worth more in the long run than a larger scholarship at a school with terrible outcomes. So you want to balance the cost you're paying now against your future earnings and success. Now, here's another story I wanted to share with you from my student Marcus. Marcus had a 162 LSAT, a 3.8 GPA, and Emory's full tuition at $66,000 a year was pretty steep. But the ABA 509 report showed that 96% of students receive grants and 56% get half to full tuition. Marcus applied widely, got a full ride offer from a lower ranked school, and used that to negotiate an offer at Emory, which is where he really wanted to go. Emory bumped up his scholarship from $15,000 a year to $37,000 a year. Over the course of 3 years, he saved an additional $66,000 by negotiating, and he wasn't doing anything magical. He was just leveraging the publicly available data in that ABA 509 report. So as you've seen, your LSAT score being the single biggest factor can completely flip the script. If you are above that 75th percentile LSAT threshold, you're going to be a scholarship magnet. So if you'd like my help getting that LSAT score up above the medians of the schools to which you're applying, ideally hitting that 75th percentile metric, my team and I would be glad to help you out. You could check out the links below to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out, because every single extra point on the LSAT could be worth tens of thousands of dollars in scholarship money. So a small investment in your LSAT prep now can yield a massive return in tuition savings later. Now, here are some common mistakes to avoid. First, not checking the ABA 509 reports. That's like driving with your eyes closed. Look at the data and use it. Also, don't apply too narrowly. The more schools you apply to, the more leverage you're going to have when it comes to negotiating scholarships. And don't skip the negotiation process. Don't be afraid of it. You are a future lawyer. You got to be able to negotiate, and schools expect it. If you don't negotiate, you're leaving money on the table. And finally, don't underestimate the power of the LSAT. It's the best tool you have to climb into better scholarship ranges. So for your roadmap forward, download the ABA 509 reports for your target schools, compare your stats to their medians and scholarship distributions, apply widely, negotiate hard, and weigh your outcomes carefully. And if your LSAT isn't above the median, take the time now to invest in improving your LSAT score. Every point counts. Again, you could check out the links below to find out more about working with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out in getting your LSAT score up. And in the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.